Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Satoshi Sean. It's good to be hanging out with you. Uh, it's good to be doing a recorded video instead of a live stream. If it's your first time checking out my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I try to get out as much content as possible. Every week I do a lot of stuff. Um, do a lot of shows like True Tuesday with Litecoin Lisa. First half is on her channel, second half is on my channel. Crypto Rednecks, Crypto Meme Review, other stuff. Also interviews with several, not just crypto individuals, but just people that I think are cool. And the conversation usually, even if it's politics or something like that, steers towards crypto. And reviews, news, like I said, other stuff. Like I said, try to get out as much content as I can. So please hit the bell button and subscribe. Hopefully I can earn your subscription. Today I'm going to do a review. I want to go over my last few videos. I've done a lot of videos on nodes. I used to be huge into nodes back, I don't know, that's 6-7 years ago when they were so big. And then kind of master nodes became just, there was projects coming out just to be master nodes. And it kind of like the ICO craze. But I think we're heading for a new renaissance right now in crypto with all of the new people coming in. That's something we went over on the Crypto Rednecks, like all of the political power, how all these, people running for office are kind of courting the crypto community because we've become so huge. I talked about a news story where if only 5% of crypto wallet users or crypto one-time single-use crypto users voted, it would be enough to change all swing states, 5%. So it's been cool watching this community and this idea grow into what it's become, this huge monolith of a political force. And I think we've done some things that were dumb, but we've done some things that were smart, and I think we are going to change the world. So then we started a new podcast, me and my buddy Kiss. We actually started a new channel for that. It's called Man Up with a Red Pill. Very open dialogue. Nothing's like censored or anything. So we only done 2. Usually comes out every Friday. Our last guest was Tommy from the Consent of the Governed. Good show, great show. We're also going to be on everywhere you get your podcasts, so check that out. Let me also make sure you leave a comment because we give away crypto on the Crypto Rednecks and Crypto Meme Review. All you got to do is leave a comment, and you're registered to win. We just use a random comment picker and go back to all the videos since the last giveaway. You get picked, you win yourself some crypto. So I want to talk about this new project called OxVM. It is pretty cool, I think. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to go over it. One, and also because, like I said, I've been talking about a lot of nodes. I think I have about 4 nodes that I really run right now, and I check it every day. I think that AI, and especially nodes that are with AI projects, are going to do really, really well. The reason it really caught my eye, a friend of mine brought it up to me, asked me to take a look at it. The thing I thought about is the second layer solution, which has been talked about forever. It's not a new thing, but it's a second layer solution on Bitcoin. Hopefully that got your attention, because that's what got my attention. So most second layer solutions are on Ethereum or other networks. Bitcoin, I think, has like two Lightning Network and Liquid. I know those are like the only two ones, and they're not moron friendly. That's too strong. They're not like a regular folk user friendly. Um, there's no way 95% of the people that friends of mine could run a Lightning node. Could like a lot of the crypto bros and people that I know, and you know, uh, software engineers and the smart, yeah, they could. But I have friends that still say the computer, and they move their hands like this. Oh, it's on the computer. I mean, it's, those people don't even really grasp crypto versus just Bitcoin. Um, so that's one of the reasons why kind of I think Bitcoin has switched from peer to peer, but like Ver and everyone, had said it's peer to peer cash into this digital gold, because I think one of the biggest reasons is because lack of scalability, lack of somewhere that people can build, lack of the use of smart contracts, and everyone's always say, "Oh, you could do it; it could be done," and no one's doing it. Um, so that's why I thought this was a big surprise to me when I looked at it and saw that that's what they're doing here, OxVM. So let's jump into it. I already switched it so you don't have to look at my giant head. Um, there's a lot to go over. I may even do a second. I know I'm gonna do another video when I go over just my nodes, and because I'm running a node here now. I got a node. Um, I would like to have 4 nodes for this. In total honesty, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get at least 2. Well, I'm gonna get at least 2 or 3. I'm gonna get at least 2. Hopefully, I'm gonna go for 3. But I'd like to have 4. So first off, the website's a little weird. There's links below. Also, the link tree, which if you've been watching my channel, you know I love link trees because it's so easy to have everything in one place. But the website's a little bit because it actually made me angry. You scroll down and it stops, and like this is the whole thing. You have to keep it. And you can see as you keep scrolling your finger, this keeps moving, and then all of a sudden, okay, now there's more website. Just know that's not the end of the website. If you're watching, team, you should fix that, or at least put like keep scrolling. So OVM is the fastest modular execution layer for Bitcoin. So basically, oh my god, okay, is this where I wanted to be? Here we go. This is a simpler one. So this is the if you click on learn more, it takes you to the home, and then your dashboard is where all your node stuff is. If you run nodes, you know that. So right now, they're selling these nodes for $700 USDT. They're selling fast. This was like at a couple hundred, like a couple weeks ago, and now it's already up to 3,000. I think they're only selling 10,000 nodes, so there's 6,900 left before the price increases. The price increase is going to be a little weird once they hit 10,000 nodes. It goes up by like $1, I think, every 10 nodes. And I'm looking at several projects that are going to be using nodes, distributed nodes that people can buy, and all of them start out cheap and go up. Also, the rewards are massive for this if you get in early. And what is it? You get like I wrote notes. You get like special benefits if you get in early for airdrops, and because this is running on Bitcoin, it needs gas as a second layer solution. One of the worst things about Ethereum is the gas prices, and even their second layer solutions. They've come up with, and then they came up with other side chains like Optimum, Polygon, so on. But that's taken years. So these guys came out. They have a wrapped Bitcoin gas coin. So there's a secondary coin that you do earn to be able to pay the gas fees to run stuff on their network, or on their chain. So that is cool. But also you can, because this is a layer 2 solution. Now people can use smart contracts. They can build dApps. Basically, all the stuff that was in the huge ICO craze of 2019, 2020, so on, that can happen now on Bitcoin with Bitcoin security. All the good stuff about Bitcoin. Bring gaming, DeFi, AI, all smart contract enabled solutions on Bitcoin. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what does. That's what I thought was so cool. The security and integrity of Bitcoin in the OxVM network. So anyone can run a node. Another thing, like I said about the only second layer solutions that I think that are on Bitcoin are extremely difficult. Everything with Bitcoin has never really been easy. That's why I didn't get into it it was way back in the beginning, when it was like under $1. And just I wanted to buy a shirt on a website that took Bitcoin, learned what Bitcoin was, and it was so hard to get it and use it that I just forgot about it for like the next 2 or 3 years. Like 3 years in Bitcoin from the beginning. I still hate that. But so you can get the validator nodes. They provide a critical function of upholding the integrity. Basically, it's you're running a node, it's a validator. You're entitled to XVM rewards. And then if you refer anyone or they get nodes, you get 5 to 15% referral fees, increased voting privileges and governance decisions, XBTC as gas fees, revenue sharing. All this is, especially if you get in earlier, you get better stuff, as well as priority access to other exclusive privileges as the network grows. Early ownership and participation is rewarded and encouraged by our price tiering. Why did it look weird? Tiering and shared XVM pool. So just like there's a halvening with Bitcoin, there's a halvening with the rewards on this, but it is quick. It has it like every 6 months. So if you get in early, the rewards are very, very big right now. Also, everything about this is just so old school, man. Like you can go look at the Git book. If you've been in crypto a while, that used to be like a must with projects, because you can go and see what they were doing. There was such transparency that you could see as they were building, and people were putting it. They would put that information in their Git book. You could see the development from the developers. Right now, there's 700,000 in XVM in daily distribution rewards, which are distributed across all the nodes. After 6 months, the daily distribution is halved to 350,000. And the halving keeps occurring every 6 months. Join early to maximize your rewards. Like I said, much bigger rewards right now. The referral, network tissue, you're entitled to the, I already said all that stuff. So purchasing a node is easy. You click purchase, you pay it, then it puts it into your wallet. You connect I connected my MetaMask and use that. I think it was all right. So I connected it with my MetaMask on Binance Smart Chain, and then it recognized the node. Then you delegate. You just turn it on. It takes a while, and then you see your rewards coming in. The rewards also vest for a short period. It's like 10 days, 25% vested, and then maybe 2 weeks. And then after 30 days, then you have full withdrawal ability to take it out. Let me now we went over that basic stuff. Let me go back here. Okay. So okay, the team is doxed. Very cool. They are. Let me see. Bjorn, this guy here, he's the CEO, co-founder, venture capitalist, partner, Antler. He's a CTO and engineering leader and entrepreneur. He's got connections to Google, NUS, and Antler. And then Casey is the co-founder. He's done fundraising, M&A, Bitcoin miner, crypto marketing. Has connections to Kaplan. NVIDIA, and New York University. So this is the second thing. They have big name backers. Um, Not just Huobi. Huobi's like the smallest thing here. So Razer, if you're into gaming at all, especially computer, get my keyboard is a very expensive keyboard, and it's a Razer keyboard. Um, just these are the big investors, and they have these people here are huge, and they're like second tier, uh, in like Unix gaming and other and they have these guys down here is like the level two. But the big names, they've put in just them over $5 million. Uh, and then the secondary, I don't know. I don't have that information. But just these dudes here got in over five. They got over $5 million. So they have great funding. The team is docs. Their team is intelligent. Um, it's a decent team. So what else? I got their roadmap over here. They're through phase one was Q1 of this year. To release a white paper. They released a yellow paper, which I'm going to go over that in a minute. Formulate the market strategy, implement the prototype, draft protocol. They did phase two in Q2. They launched a series of Genesis assets on Bitcoin, initiated marketing campaigns, released the yellow paper, and released the NFTs. So when you're thinking NFTs and they have a game um, built on this already. So they've already done like a crazy amount this year. They're in phase three, which is Q3 of this year. Increase attraction on and on-chain data, global marketing campaigns, release the finalized tokenomics and incentive models, release the tokens. They just had that this month. It was the TGE. I don't know why people like say the acronym and then say the word. It really annoys me, and I'm about to do it. TGE or token generation event. Like when people say X, formerly known as, just say Twitter or X. But that launched the test net. It's all out. Now, phase four is not even going to be next year. Phase four is Q4 this year, so it's just around the corner. Building, expanding the ecosystem, launching mainnet, accelerators for infrastructure and dApps, DeFi, NFT, GameFi, SocialFi. Those like GameFi you've heard of, SocialFi. This is like the next level of what's coming. Uh, the U.S. has their election in just a matter of really hours, but a couple days. So much of our world is changing, and blockchain and crypto is at the forefront of it. SocialFi, we're looking at messaging, at using blockchain, and especially if we can utilize Bitcoin security in a second layer solution, I think that's amazing. Accelerators for modular scaling, ZK rollups, app chains, restaking, etc., are all coming out this year in Q4. Okay, so that is about it there. Right over the validator nodes. Check out their, like I said, I'm going to put the link tree there, but they've got almost 200,000 followers on Twitter. So they are growing very, very fast. Now, Scribbles is their gap or their game. It's a Telegram-based game, which I know Telegram-based bots, but I hadn't played a Telegram-based game, and it is it's cool, but the graphics are surprisingly cool. So you can check it out. You just click Scribbled right there, and it takes you to that. So bring your blockchain to the Bitcoin ecosystem with modular scaling. This just shows projects and developers how easy it is to speed up development, interoperability, GameFi friendly customization, how easy it is for them to build on the layer, which I think is it's not something that average people are going to be doing, but I think it's neat right there, and I wanted to showcase it. So Scribbled, you just click on that right there, takes you to this. When you click on it, it'll bring up, which I don't know if it'll show, but it brings us up, and then it says open in Telegram, and you just open it up, start playing, and you earn. It's legit GameFi. You play this game, and you can earn the token. That's a big deal. To if you know how I felt about GameFi, I think right after DeFi, uh, which was an awesome time to be alive. I'd said this. I said it on Meta Money back when in the old days when that was a big show and everything. That I think that whatever year it was, that I think that GameFi was the biggest contribution to humanity that year, because you went from having and as people that live in the West or Western countries, we don't fathom how much an extra $200 in a month or $300 in a month can mean to the average person. When we think of the average person, we always think of ourselves, but the average person is, if you look at the world, the earth, um, Western countries, you're not the average person. The average person, an extra $100 a month or $200 a month means the difference between the fact that their kids could go to school, or they have to work in the fields, or sell trinkets to tourists or whatever. They don't have to make that decision because of a freaking video game that they can play and their kids could play, and they can earn like enough to be able to live better. I think that was one of the biggest things that GameFi did, and they already have that built. It's already there. It's actually a cool game, and like I said, I was not even pleasantly surprised. I was shocked at the how good it looks. So just an extra thing you can check out. So the yellow paper is very, very technical. It's not a white paper. A white paper is an outline and explains a project. Duh, everyone knows that. If you're watching this, you're in crypto, you know that. A yellow paper is highly technical and usually focuses much, much more on the mathematics of whatever it's trying to talk about. It's like it's like me telling you about something versus Einstein telling you or something, or like a university professor. They just assume you know so much more. Like I know a lot of people that are like that with me. I'm the big dumb oof dude. Oof dude, big dumb oaf. I'm an oaf. But they talk to me a lot of like they think I know what they're talking about. I have to like, hey man, you gotta dumb it down. So this yellow paper is 30 pages long, very, very in depth, but it's just another thing I think is pretty cool that they went that and it's out there and they put it out there for the transparency. Lastly, we can go over the dashboard. Like I said, when you activate, after you buy, it's super, super easy. Go to My Nodes. It'll say right here you have non-running nodes, however many you buy. If you got money, you buy 10, 5, whatever, then it'll have that number. All you do is hit this button, delegate, and it does it all. It actually, and then it'll open up your wallet. You've got to approve it, because it all runs through. It's all decentralized and it runs through your wallet, so you have total control over it. There is the lock period, so I've gotten 237. 25% is vested. Lockup period is less than 10 days. Then after 10 days, then you have 50% vested that you could withdraw, and then fully vested after 30 days. Simple, and that's one of the biggest things. After everything else that I looked into this, and I thought that's cool, that's neat. Smart contracts, DApps, things that can be built on Bitcoin on a second layer is amazing and awesome. But then you look at Lightning, you look at other things, how difficult it is to set up. So this This was like the final thing. Is like, okay, that's what people need. That's what we need. Anyone I know could do this. They have, as long as they know how to use a wallet. That's it. So you have to get to that point. So if if you're in crypto and you have bought crypto, you know how to work your wallet. Then it's very simple. You just log in with your wallet. The nodes, it's all automatic. You don't have to search it or go and look up the contract address and then put that in. It has it right there. Um, as long as you use the same wallet that you bought the nodes with. Um, and then it has your nodes. You just hit delegate, and then a couple hours later, they're running. Then you just check it every now and then, and you make sure you're earning your rewards. Very, very simple. That is about it. Let me. Is it this one? Is it this? Here we go. Validator knows one over. Oh, the pricing change. I did tell you I want to hit that. $700 right now for the first 10,000 nodes, and there's 6,900 left. After that, the price goes up, $1 for every 10 nodes sold. The max, I think, is 50,000 nodes. Is it? That's it. That's all they're making is 50,000 nodes, I believe. Total token supply is 1 billion. Check my notes. 26% of total supply is allocated for node rewards. Total supply is 1 billion. That is it. Referrals 0 to 10 for the first 10 is 5%. 11 to 50 is 10%. If you 50, you get 15%. Like I said, I'll put links below to all their stuff, including their link tree, which is one of my favorite things. So that's about it for OxVM. Check it out. Like I said, if you can get in now, it's one of the early times. You're going to get a lot more rewards with the nodes. The reward time to get back your initial investment, I think it's like 10 to 30 days or something like that. But it's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. I do think it is something you should check out. Read the white paper. If you have a weekend, you can read the yellow paper and a degree in theoretical mathematics or something. But I think it's something to check out. It's definitely something I thought was pretty impressive, and I did want to bring to you. You guys remember to leave a comment. It was good hanging out with you. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video.